Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Archnemesis League 3.17. In this episode, I wanted to talk about my opinion on Tormented Spirits as a minion build, permanent minion build, what I think about it, and I also want to talk about the Metamorph on the Atlas passive. So this is specific to the new Atlas passive tree. I've tried out the Tormented Spirits and the Metamorph, and this video is going to tell you what I think about it. So first, I think I should start it off by telling you what I thought was really cool and why I thought there was something here and what I was trying to do. And so I realized that the end of the game, end game grind, is Elder, Shaper Guardians, Elder Slayers. So it's map bosses, big map bosses, Conquerors, Elder, Shaper Guardians, etc. The Crucibles, Invitations, +2 on the Crucible. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to be killing map bosses a lot, what can I do to juice map bosses? So I did all this stuff of finding, oh, you can get another basic currency and doubling map bosses have 20% chance to be duplicated if possible. And then, like, that's hilarious. And then you should be able to also do map bosses have 10% chance to be surrounded by tormented spirits with then all of the quantity possessed by the tormented spirits from over here, and you can run 5 rare monsters possessed, and you can also run rogue exiles are always possessed by a tormented spirit, and then you can guarantee 20 rogue exiles 8% of the time, and then you could also get some extra rogue exiles bodyguards next to the map boss, and you could have this where the rogue exiles will have additional rewards and more life, and like there was all this rogue exile tormented spirit synergy, and I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. And then I'll show you this clip too. You can tormented spirit the archnemesis, so that's kind of cool synergies too. Alright, and then my best case scenario. So that was like, oh wow, that's really cool. They can do the tormented spirits. We were doing the gilded tormented spirit scarabs. I was like, oh, this seems pretty cool. I was trying it all out, and then the main biggest thing would be that you have to run 10 maps just to hit the one map that will have the map boss surrounded by the tormented spirits, and then it can possess the boss, and you can have like a 5 tormented spirit boss. And so I had that happen finally. I triggered it, and then I'll show you what happened. And that's my biggest complaint about this. So you're telling me you surround the map boss by tormented spirits in the map boss room that I am, this is the Elder Guardian, so it kills the map boss, and so it wouldn't even work anyways. And then on top of that, my build, I can't unsummon the minions I can't do tormented spirits with the map boss, and like running through the map, the tormented spirits don't work, they die to my stuff. I almost wish they were like immune for a couple seconds while they infest something, because isn't the whole point of it to be infesting something and then the thing be harder, and this whole thing of you being able to kill them doesn't feel good at all, because like a lot of builds, like that's just what you're supposed to do. I don't know, man. So that's my opinion overall of the Tormented Spirits. It has a lot of really cool synergies if you don't focus on the map, or if your build isn't mine where you have the permanent minions killing carry on. Yeah, obviously I think this could be really cool. I can't really do this, and I'm not going to change my build to not do this just to do Tormented Spirits. But it was really cool. I wanted to try that for my farming the Guardians, because I was like, well, if I'm going to be killing map bosses anyways, let's just see if I can super juice them, get some heavy, big quant, big rarity. There was also this down here. You could get an additional unique item, the rarity. There was the rarity on this one too, even though this is currency, and this could duplicate the map boss. And then you had the double Elder Guardians because it brings the ally, and you had the double Shaper Guardians because it brings the ally, and I thought, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. Yep, next part of the video, talking about Metamorph. Let me show you guys what happened with that. Intro to this map. It's all Metamorph monsters have rewards. It's a gilded Metamorph scarab. I collected all of the parts, and I have all of the Atlas passive. I had all of the Atlas passives at the time of doing this. I had the Rogue Metamorph, the Metamorph bosses, which drop an itemized sample, drop an additional itemized sample. So I get 3 itemized samples because of the Gilded Metamorph Scarab 2, and then you can assemble an additional Metamorph in areas after the first one's dead, and then you can also have, you could do this, but I just did these ones where you have an additional monster sample in areas have rewards, which isn't necessary if you do Gilded because all of them already have rewards. And then there was this one, which makes them do more damage, have more life, and then the rewards in area has a chance to be doubled, which I think it used to be 100% and now it isn't. So Metamorph, let me show you what happened. Let me show you. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with this game? Alright, so after a nice smash of my mic and a realization that I didn't have a second heart part, so I couldn't make a second Metamorph, because in the entire map, no matter how many monsters you killed, there was not 2 hearts. So the game base fundamentally screws you and makes it so you can't make multiple Metamorphs sometimes, which means Metamorph to me is broken and dead and shouldn't. This is dumb. This is kind of similar to not being able to run multiple Blights in a map, right? Like this is just weird, not being able to use your parts. A fix, maybe not having them to be specifically head, heart, lung, and allowing you just to select 25 of the parts. So then you can pick the 5 of the hardest, and you can make the hardest Metamorph, and then maybe even the most rewarding. And it's just a new, simpler. Remove this part thing. It has been causing problems since the beginning of Metamorph. I don't know, man. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep. This just keeps happening apparently. But that I don't like that at all. That has nothing to do with my build either. That is just wow. I was supposed to be able to make 2 Metamorphs. I wanted to. I had all the other parts. I'm supposed to be able to with replicated results. I invested in this. And then sometimes you just don't get to make 2. I don't want to play that mechanic. It doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. Just like the Tormented Spirit's just not working. Yeah. But the Tormented Spirits at least is my fault with my build. And I can change it. This is just... Actually, you need to be able to always get 2. If you have replicated results, you need to be able to get 2 in every category of part. That's another fix. If you aren't going to make it like non-part specific, at least make it a minimum of 2 so you can build 2 every time, or have the option of building 2 if you have the replicated results, because this is just silly. Yeah. Those are my tests for now. I won't be running Metamorph and I won't be running Tormented Spirits. That's my takeaways. To be honest though, I saw X shards and I saw some good rewards and results from Tormented Spirits and how it can infest the archnemesis, infect it. And so if you just go beyond what I did here, these mechanics are still really good. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that in these, like trying to min maximum, taking them to their breaking point, trying to do the best you can with them, I'm finding issues that like almost seem like they're not intended, and they probably would get changed in the future. Yeah. Just for quality of life. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Sorry I couldn't have a guide on Tormented Spirits and Metamorph that I was happy with, because I'm not really happy with you farming these mechanics with the current state that I think they're in. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!